Ooh, what's this station? Okay. Hey, NDG. Okay, we good? Hey, Shaq. Why is it not loading the chat? Oh, there we go. That's why. Hi, Nick, and Etnebs, and Birdie. Oh, okay. Today I feel like I'm gonna stress over bets again. These stupid bets, I swear. Hey, Hood Tapes, Mr. Foddy, Raynell, and Vibin, and Jaw. Aww, everyone bet on him. Okay, well, we'll just bet on him. All right, I don't feel like dealing with this server though. All right, I think I beat my cluster again. I don't want to join that one. Whoops. Okay. So, what? It's been 3 hours and they don't show the bets? Well, bold is easy. Alright. Magic is a tough one. Magic is a tough one. He's got 2 really good teams. Wait, he changed it. It's 2021 New Year. Hey, available. Wow, he actually changed his team. That means this is a Skuld Themis team. Huh, okay, okay. I wonder why he did that. He must have done it to fight, like, Marshall. And also maybe to guarantee that he wins round 1 against, like, this. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. So he did it to ensure that he wins round 1. You have a chance? It's a small one. Your chance of beating this team is okay. I'd say it's like 20-80, maybe. Maybe more than that. Available. Have you tried the Void Market? Or the Planet Trial Shop? I'd say you have a chance, but I'm still gonna bet Magic. Because also his second team kills you, and his third team probably kills you too. Like, I know what he has because I've fought him so many times, and I'm gonna tell you this third team is no slouch. The Void Market and the Planet Shop doesn't have? That clearly is untrue. Available. This is clearly a cleric flag right here. If you have 910 tickets, can you get bail without spending? Nobody will get any hero out of this without spending. But are you saying if you have 900 now? You need to get 1,000 in 2 days. And that's not an... And that's not enough to do it. How did you end up with 900 now? You already spent a bunch. That means you just better be prepared to spend some more. So you've already spent like $100, I guess? Oh, $70? Huh, that's pretty good luck. Like, what do I have? I have 1225, which would get me to like 300. I'll get to like 300 with what I've got. Oh, I have 1325. I haven't even redeemed mine yet. I'll do it on Wednesday. 70 should not be enough. Between now and the end, let me see. You get 400, 500, 600. You get 600 plus 700. So you're going to get 700 more from now to the end. And that's divided by 5 is 140. You won't make it. You'll need to spend some more. That's pretty good, isn't it? No, I guess it's not great. So like a hero here is like $150, $170. 150 at least. Arellano, I do not. This is... Why would you save up for like 4 weeks for 1 diamond key? Like, diamond keys are not worth the effort to chase. Hey David, Happy New Year. Nick, you've said that 4 times. I mean, 240 is not a lot. But I would probably end up with 270, maybe? I think I would end up with 270. That's assuming I get on average 20. Not great. It's not great. Should I just do it now and try my luck? Wait. So he got 700 out of just... okay, Hijack, there's no way you made it to 900 with just $70. No way. If you did that, you have luck all the way at the end. You have luck in spades. There's just no way anybody got 700 out of 1500, because the odds of getting 50 every single time is not possible. Wish machine? Okay, that makes more sense. Bios has a good point. If you have that much luck, just pull some Miracle Eyes and you'll get it there. Why do I not see results of any bets past D? Anyway, yeah, your veg has a good chance. But I think that his Lorelei... Wait, what does Lorelei do at 50%? Does she clear all crowd control too? Or does she only start healing? Oh, she does not clear... Oh, yeah, she does. She removes control. So she could... She has... I don't know. I'm going to be interested in seeing that fight when it happens. But I would think that he has a very high chance of winning. Alright, Blessed. His third team is utter trash. I killed his third team in my sleep. So he's just got to win the first 2, which... This team actually is quite weak. So Paul actually has a good chance here. Paul has a decent chance, I think. Because Paul will win the third one, but will he win this one? I feel like Azathoth makes the difference there. Because if he banishes Lorelei, I think it's over. Okay. Actually. Okay, I don't like this. As much as this team has a chance, he's got Kurt here. So I don't think Hungwell wins this. I'm not sure on this one. Blessed Eon has a really good chance to win it. Comes down to Valkyrie versus Themis. Vivienne or Ultima? It depends on the rest of your team. Vivienne's going to be better in like 99% of cases though. Ultima is very hard to use. Hijacked. I'm broke. I don't want to spend all my wish spins and gems right now. I gotta save them. Otherwise I won't be able to afford things. Oh my god. I'm not convinced on this one. I'm not convinced Blessed takes this convincingly. Nick, you should bet on all of them. Can Hungwell win third round? Probably not. I know he's got like Aiden and Shude and like Monkey King and stuff down here. He's got no major good heroes. It's a pretty bad team, but it is still a full T4 team. And Hungwell doesn't have a full T4 team. Ariano, I'm not in your cluster, so I don't have the same bets as you. Explain King's Order. Easier to show you. The way it works, though, is you take... What's given is you take any random undead 5-star, any 4-star undead assassins, which is pretty much just puppet made, and then you trade that and you get one copy of Aiden. The plus of that is that I think he's given in shards, so you can turn your heroes into shards, but they're not good. Hijacked, I think it'll be iffy. I think 50 might not be enough. It might be 70. Alright, so let me see here. No, that's not what I want. No, that's not it. This one. So basically, in order to get Lexar, I have to put in an undead or a horde 5-star and 4 horde warriors like this. And then if I click this, I will get 50 Lexar shards and the gear. And hi Minato. So if you want Lexar, it's gonna cost you 4 stars to get a copy of Lexar. I don't even think I've got enough of this one. Yeah, I don't have any assassins. I think it's just puppet made? Who else is 4-star elf undead assassin? I don't think there are any. Yeah, it's just puppet made. You should get Lexar and Aiden. Why? I'm not gonna use them. Wow, Fat Pack. You're just calling all of them bad? Oops. Oops, hold on. For Verthandi, you need... Oh. For Verthandi, you need 2 5-stars and... Well... And you need 2,000 gems. I don't think it's worth it. What do you mean it doesn't cost anything? You're trading 4 4-stars for... You're trading 4 4-stars for trash gear. Ripper does not have a 4-star version. You cannot use him here. Hey, Andrew. So, you're basically trading 4 4-stars for a 4-star purple gear, which, if you're decent enough level, you should be getting those just from idling. But hold on, I need to do this. Need to keep this timer good. So, I don't think it's worth it, personally. If you happen to be in the market for an Aiden, maybe. No, classics, you're also getting gear. But, like, if I just go to my idol right now. I mean, I got this. Why do I want to trade all my stuff for purple 4-stars? It's not worth it anymore. Now, before they had the heroes where they are, before they added Verthandi and Freya in the advanced wheel, maybe if you were desperate for that last copy of Verthandi, it'd be worth it. Okay, so here, this is like a few hours worth. Oh, no, it's not. It's like an hour worth. I mean, I already get all this purple 3-star. I don't need to waste my effort for a purple 4-star gear. It's an Azathoth copy for this event. It's like $170. Yeah, so hijacked. You get what? 700 by the end. You get 140. With some luck, you might make it, but it's going to be down to the wire. So, if you're somehow swimming in 4-stars and you want to, like, throw them away for some gear, maybe. But why would you do it? Like, purple 4-star is so easy to get. It's cheap. I'd rather have the 4-stars for fusion. Minato, I kind of can. You can kind of tell by looking at their teams. So if I was to look at, let's say, because basically mine is I've got 16 and 2 T3s, and that puts me at 12 million. So Einherjar here, I'm looking at him, he's got 12. You can basically see what they have from what they've got left over. So I think he's got 12, 11 or 12. Perun has 14. Raven, I believe, also has 14. Maybe 15, actually. Christmas events were a letdown? Alright, Fat Pack, you better stop talking. If you think Christmas was a letdown, you really should just quit this game. Like, I'm not even joking. You should just quit this game. Alright, I'll just go with Eon here. I think it's very iffy, because if he loses to Paul, Hungwell wins the bracket. But I think it's very, very possible for Paul to win this first one. God, that's a tough one. Then again... No way. Does Paul have 3 skulls that he can afford to put one here? What level will you start getting flags? Oh, you should already be getting flags. If you're not getting flags, you're not on the right level. Look at this. I'm 112. Here, oh wait, not here, but... I'm already getting flags. You have to idle on a stage that is a multiple of 5, which clearly you are not doing. Hey, Jas. And Tokai. So, hijacked. Wait, if you have 1050, that's not... Oh, you paid 50 more? So you paid 200. Okay. Yeah, you're not idling on a stage that's a multiple of 5. You could have been getting flags from like level 90. Maybe like 80 something. If you were just idling on one of these stages. So Yassine, pay more attention to where you're idling, and you can have flags too. However, you only will get like 3 or 4 per day from idling. 5 max. BIOS, I think you could get it for 150. Within 100 if you have like 20,000 gems. I don't think the heroes are worth it this time, because the conversion odds on this are just bad. Hey, Eskval. Alright, you know what? Let's just run this. So 1344. My expectations is 260. So let's see what I got. Ooh, a 40. That's pretty good. 25. That's pretty good. 10. That's what I expect. 40. Oh. Hey, these are good. So, oh, 20. These are actually pretty good. 15. 10. Oh, there we go. 10. 20. 10. 20. Amelia. 15. Uh-oh. Ooh, the end one saved me. So I expected 260 and I got 275. Jas, it's my Chinese account, which I'm not playing too seriously. So 275. Hey, Snipe Dragon. God, you're just not going to get anything out of this account. Just take your 10 keys and go. Amelia. Just take 10 keys and go. This event did suck. 70 keys for Scold. Haven't used the special event. Completed peaks. You should get 10 keys. I expect to get an... Like I said to Hijacked, I expect people to get another 140 worth. 700 coins from now to the end. 700 coins gives you 7 tries, and that should give you 140. Okay. 70 keys for Scold. Hey, Zuhair. You already did Peaks, you already did Tavern, you already did Fuse. Your best bet is to go into Planet Trial and hope that you get a whole ton of these 10 packs. 10,000 gems will buy 70 keys worth. It'll buy 80 keys worth. As you can see, I can buy 40 keys right now, but I'm obviously too broke for that. But if you want keys, that's it. You have 2 tries, today and Wednesday. Tokai, can I play Void Cage? Can you? Let me tell you something. You cannot play Void Cage because it's not open yet. It opens tomorrow. Gotta learn when you can play it. Ryan, I am not pulling for Scold on this account. I pulled 1 round on my alt, but this account will not be pulling. Hey, Drogenis. So, man. So I've got 788 keys. There is no way you're going to get 7 keys in 1 Planet Trial. Hey, Gigi. You already did your fusion. You're gonna get about 10 from this. God, I don't think it's possible. So you're gonna get 2 for free. You're gonna get 2 more for free. So 2 from your reset, from this, and 2 from login. Hey, benefits. You got 3 days, so you can buy 18. So that's 18 plus 4 is 22. Does Peaks end? When does Peaks end? Peaks ends on Saturday. That's after the event ends. You can get 10 more, so you can get 32. Chesia is not that good. So what are your options to get 40 keys out of nowhere? I don't think you can do it. There's no way to get 40 keys. Unless maybe you get this. So that's 5 more. So unless you find 4 10-packs in your planet trial, I don't think you'll make it. Like, you cannot buy enough. Oh, wait. Actually, no, you won't make this. Buy 40 keys from packages. $50. If he buys keys for $250, he cannot afford 70 worth. Not when he's already buying these at high price. Eskval, you probably should do it. Having more scolds is always better. 15 from special event, 10. Maybe 10. So, there is a good point, is use up all of your books. Here, I got 2 more. Here, I got 3 more. Go crazy on your books. That'll be very tedious. And actually, that cuts into his gems. Remember, he's only got 10,000. If he's paying 200 each for them, that's not enough. He can't afford 70 keys worth. My planet trial is lower level than Den of Secrets. Well, there are not 600 planet trials. Oh, wait, there was 5. What, really? Oh, nice. So 20. We're looking at 42 keys. So you need 3 10-packs from Planet Trial in 2 days. So you might make it. You might want to go really hard on your tavern for now, and then buy the rest at full price, I guess. So benefits, the new secret treasure sucks. I don't like it. The value drops a lot. 1,000 brown books. Well, if you want to see a lot of brown books, I got more on this account. Unless the game freezes. Hold on. Game froze. Drogenis, yeah, but you re-roll them, and in doing all your re-rolling, you'll get enough gems, hopefully, to afford all of the rest of it. Come on. I got 932 on this one, and 213 of this one. What VIP am I? My main account is VIP 8. My alt is VIP 5, but I don't spend on my alt. Oops, not this one. Giggy. Oh yeah, you're not at 170, huh? This one I I pretty much did all of them with... I pretty much did all of them with this. Maybe not. Maybe Monkey King instead. Maybe I did it this way. This team got me to 170 on every single planet trial. If you have... And you have Themis, so you should have been able to do it much easier than me. So you could easily throw in something like... You could easily throw in something like this and do it. Like, I didn't have Bale when I did it. I had to do it this way. So this team worked. Dro worth the 8,000? Absolutely not. Skip the Dro. But obviously, now that I have Vegasir, I'd rather use him. So I would probably use this team if I could. But as you can see, this team works on all of them. I don't care what's banned. On the ones that let me use Horde, I use Horde, but on all the rest of them, I just do whatever. How many retries? This team probably takes a lot of retries. Actually, does this team even want... I don't think I want... Yeah, there's no healing on this team, so I don't really need Azathoth. Probably just do this. I'd probably just use this team. You don't need Mars. I have him, but he's by no means required. He's just like there as a good damage dealer. But just having him doesn't mean that I win. But look at that damage. For damage, Lorelei or Themis? Themis does way more damage. So actually, I don't even want Bale. Might use Valkyrie instead. Top 6? Absolutely not. Yig is like barely top 10. Lorelei supports more, but Themis does more damage. So if you've already got good support with Skulls and Veg and whatever, then you don't need Lorelei as much. Themis's damage is high enough that she's okay to rely on. Yig good for PvE. Yig is amazing for PvE. Yig on this level would be amazing. You basically would just keep retrying until he taunts the entire backline. And therefore, all of the damage from the backline goes to... Like, you hurt all of their damage on the backline. And that would be big on this level. Because if you nullify all the damage from these two Aeginas, you've got it. It's an easy win. So actually, knowing that... Oh, I can't use Yig. What am I talking about? Horde's banned. Freya or Verthandi for early T4. Verthandi is more reliable. The thing that I need to do on this team is to... Basically, you have to crowd control the Aeginas. If you don't crowd control the Aeginas, that's what happens. They both fire and your whole team vanishes. So I will switch Azathoth in and out. So, like, I will use this team. But if they have healers, then I will switch Mars for Azathoth. And that's how I do it. Alright, Fat Pack, you seem to also have missed this. This right here. This right here. And look at how I can't use any Horde. Lorelei is best in this planet trial. She doesn't hurt. Using 2 Aegina on a team is viable? Absolutely not. She's way too squishy. Oh wait, what's going on? They are all petrified. Oh no, then they all fired and I died. Ouch. Not even gonna try. Anyway, so, hey Nate Pablo. Lorelei, Phoenix, Scold, Olivia, Bale, Verthandi. Aside from Olivia, it's pretty good. If you can only get one red skin at all, it should be Lorelei. Unless your opponents are so good that they no longer use Freya's, you should be using Lorelei's. Valkyrie's skill in Planet Trial is not so much for her healing, but more for reducing their attack by 20% and hoping that you get... And basically hoping that you don't get blown up by their first set of skills. So she's okay in Planet Trial, but you'd probably rather have someone with a crowd control instead. I stunned Medusa. Also, she survives okay because of her T3. Okay. Monkey King's not good for most of these levels. He dies too fast and eats up Skuld's revive. Can I buy the Vegdraseer skin? I can. Will I? No, I will not. I'm not gonna buy this. It's not very good. Alright. Oh gosh. D bracket's a headache? More than C bracket was? Oh boy. What is Mark's third team? What does he have down here? Bale Azathoth? I have a feeling his third team sucks. If he's using Lorelei's Scold up here, I think his third team's not that good, so okay. You know what's the worst about this matchup? The worst thing about this is you don't know who's attacking. Depending on who's attacking decides everything. So if Mark is on defense and Azathoth does not banish his Lorelei, he wins. If he is on offense, then he has more of a chance of winning regardless of whether Azathoth bans Lorelei. So he has basically a 16% chance of winning no matter what, and the rest of the 83% is 50-50. Skuld's red skin is not that useful. It's good looking, but the ability is not so great that it matters. Themis building without Kurt. Themis is great. You should always build Themis. 4 Themis or 4 Kurts? Buy Kurt. Kurt's better. What hero am I working on next? In 2 weeks' time, our favorite girl, my favorite girl, will be T4. That is my next project. Azathoth is unreliable. The whole thing comes down to, will Azathoth banish Lorelei? If he does, he can probably win it. If he doesn't, Mark wins it. That is crazy. That is so crazy. This is Olivia good? Not amazing. She's just kind of fun. Alright, so Dark Stallion, I wish I had Themis. Themis is definitely a MVP. Oh, God. Themis is a Planet Trial MVP of all the way. Honestly, with that team, you should go up to 179 easily. Hi, Elnir. Diek, I would not. Rathandi is great for honor. Verth, Skull, Det, Yig, Valk, Freya. As long as you're tanking with Verth, the rest doesn't matter. You may want to keep Freya, Skuld, and probably Valkyrie in the back as Azathoth counters, but it's not amazing. Themis is a high RNG hero because of her weakness. God. Okay, so you say if Odama wins, then Egiture beats him? Egiture has higher power. So Egiture has a full T4 team down here. No, that's the point. The point is, if Mark beats Odama, Mark should be able to beat Egiture. Ooh, does he? He might not. Well, he'll win 2. And I don't think he'll win 3. I think Egiture will win 3. So then it comes down to 1, in which case Egiture wins. Right? No, I think Egiture wins the bracket. Egiture beats both Odama and Mark. Egiture wipes out the first team, not even a competition. And I think Mark's third is not that good. So I'm thinking of voting Egiture. So Egiture's got amazing, trash, mediocre. He beats Gigi. Oh, no, he beats this. And Savan probably has trash down here. So he beats Savan. Geo? Does he beat Geo? Yeah, he kills Geo easily. Between Veg and Aegina, it depends what you need. Aegina if you have damage and Skuld. Veg if you're looking for some more support. No, I'm going to bet on Egiture this one. He beats... Oh, actually Cirque is a tough one. This is a tough call, but I'm going to bet that he beats Cirque. Because Cirque already used his Skuld Aegina Kurt. Hey, KL. Geo's power is low, so it's possible he doesn't have a Kurt. But actually, I have no idea here. Let me see. VN family. Is there a way to see this? Why? Why did VN family not make it? Well, Real Short, you should go to sleep. Oh, I can't see them. Whoa, Bird and Z's quit. Whoa. Alright, I have one last chance. Nope, same team. Ryan, I think it's not worth it for Moonstones. The best bet would have been to buy it for $20. Andy, I already answered that. So Geo is probably not in this list, huh? Yeah, Geo's not in this list. Man! Well. So I cannot see his team. Oh, is this Burden Z different than the other one? There's another one that we beat up on all the time. My next project is this one. Talent tree for a frontline not tanking Phoenix. You have to test this one out. You really have to find out. If you use this one, does the Phoenix die too fast? And does he eat up Skuld's revive? Like, this one is completely up to you. I prefer this to be safer because Phoenix isn't really that big of a damage dealer anyway. But if you want to push it a little bit more, you can try this. You really have to see, does Phoenix eat Skuld's revive? That's your answer. I'm just gonna bet Egature. YOLO. I think it could be tough versus Cirque. I don't know what his third team is. Should you go for 2 T4 Skulds? Absolutely. Keep the dream alive. I think I crushed my whole cluster. I think I'm gonna kill everybody with my 2 teams. Phoenix, Yig, Kurt, Skuld, Watchman, Vivienne. That's a very annoying team to fight. That's really hard to fight. If they don't have Azathoth and some Ragnaroks, it's going to be tough. Geo's first team is good, but he doesn't have damage. Nathan... Remember that a T2 Kurt probably isn't going to be very useful, even with T4s. Yeah, everybody knows my team. I can't hide this. Everybody knows what I've got. The question is, what's my order for doing it? And I'm going to kill everybody on my cluster. This is the only one I'm a little bit worried about because I don't know what his third team is, but I don't think it's a problem. I think I got it. Revan put too much power into this team, so I got it. This one's easy. This one's easy. So mine is... Of course. My god, Boomin's such a cheater. He is such a cheater. Oh, he made veg. Team full of Skulds wouldn't be that good. They don't do that much damage. So down here he's got Valkyrie, Scarlet, Chesia, Detlaf, Aegina? I don't know if he has an Aegina. And I don't know if he has an Azathoth. But this guy cheats. Viv as second T4 after Freya. You can do it. It's probably fine, but I don't think you're going to do that great. Why Scarlet? Because I know Boomin made Scarlet. Boomin does not have Themis that I know of. Ryan, it's going to depend on your opponents. If your opponent has a level 300 T4, then you're going to really want those level on Detlaf. Take a look at these powers. Antunes has 12 million. Boomin has 12.1. If you want to see what where is he? Boomin plays with about 10 million power. Right here. So let me see if it's listed here. Oh no, he changed it here. He finished qualifiers with 10 million power and then set it to 12 million for the finals. So basically, his bracket is not where he should be. Like, he should be in D. No, actually, he should be in C. No, D. Boomin should be in D. And Antunes, instead of being in... Antunes would be down to F. Milcrease would be basically looped up to A. It would completely change up the ordering of this entire bracket because of what Boomin did. So he should be in D, and Milcrease should then be in A. Which means that NDG would be in C. Do people care? Not really. It's just that he does all these tricks and he doesn't share them. He just does them. And so when you wonder like why he places what he does, nobody has any idea what his strategies are. And he never shares any strategies for anything. For Void Boss, for Peaks, for Friends Boss, for, you know, how to optimize your damage on anything, he never shares. And so, like, I know what he's doing, I just don't care enough to do something about it. He will never be placed against Bold. His power is too high. So basically, he's just, you know, gaming the system behind the scenes. That's all. Alright. Boomin is on my server. In my guild. He was the other streamer. He was Team Taptap. But he has not streamed in a while. Veg, Watchman, Kurt, Themis, Scold, Azathoth. That's not bad. It's a pretty good team. With Bale, I like Bale more than Themis, but both teams are fine depending on what you do. So Nathan, what did they basically do is they rank everybody by just their power, and then they go through it in order. So like 1 through 8 go into A through G, then 9 through 16 rotate through and go A through G, or 1 through, and then 17 through 24 rotate, go A through G. So it's basically, if you are in 24th place, you'll be in G. And so if you know that, you either mess with your power to be higher and lower, to change your bracket. Now, for a long time, both NDG and I kept ending up in A bracket. So I was actually trying to do it too, but Boomin takes it to more extremes than I do. Frag Pro Shooter? Probably not. That doesn't sound like a game I would play. Why is Bold not unbeatable in your cluster? You do realize that Bold has won the last 20 championships, right? Out of 22 championships, he has won 20 of them. So why? So he is right now unbeatable. See, Dark Stallion, that makes no difference. Where you score has no bearing on what your bracket is. It is 100% on your team's power. So I understand his strategies because he doesn't want to share. He wants to place better on his own. And, you know, that's fine. But if you want to be like a streamer and show your teams to everybody and, you know, help people, you can't hide that kind of stuff. 10 at a time, 5 at a time, or 1 at a time. Bye, Tokai. Thanks for stopping in. You tell me why his teams are so good. Nathan, I do 1 at a time. I level whatever I have resources for. It is really hard to beat this team once, much less twice. Yeah, so because he doesn't stream anymore, he is not obligated to share anything. And as far as I know, his Discord doesn't really share that level of information either. Is his third team the same? It's not. It has 2 Skulls, a Themis, and 2 Viviennes, and a Yig maybe? I'm not sure what's on it. So, you know, he just plays to have fun. No skins. What has... Oh, Bale, Scold, and Veg have skins. So, the sad thing about that is... Boomin bought... Or not Boomin, sorry. Bold. Bold bought Phoenix skins. He bought Valkyrie skins. And now he hates both of those heroes, so he doesn't even use them. So if you want to compare what they took away, he has 1 Viv. Huh, what did he trade the other one for? He had 2 for a while. Let me put up a text that had the old secret treasure amounts. God, I don't want to do that. He broke her down, probably because she gets countered so hard by Azathoth. And so having multiple of them was not as amazing as it could have been. Alright, so here is the old secret treasure amounts. So when you put this side by side with the other one, I'm not worried about his last team. There's like I've beaten this team. I've beaten one of his teams with my third, but not reliably. Theatrix, I would pull just 1. You don't care about the up hero. I would just pull 1 round, 1 hero. So basically, you can see everything got dropped by a lot. The 400 value is not that great anymore. Prob deep, you need 320. Like, it sucks that they took away 5 gold keys from everything. From the 2,000, the 3,000, the 5,000, they dropped them by 5 keys. I don't think it was a good move. The eyes pretty much stayed the same. Oh wait, you get 1 extra eye on the 3,000 package. Fat pack, who knows? This is the first time they've ever done this. This is the first time in 3 years that Secret Treasure has changed. So, hey Georgie. So there is no idea whether or not they'll keep it this way, or they'll go back to the old way, or what. There's just no way to know. Ryan, you know how many people were complaining for months about wanting Secret Treasure? And now you got it, and now you're complaining that you have too many of them? Alright. Kurt without Scold is pretty meh. Alright, Boomin, what do you got here? So his third team is okay. His third team's okay. Antunes has a good chance. Bold has not beaten... Or, okay. Bold's progress is going to be the same as mine. He'll be on 179 for everything. Except for maybe Moonlight. I can't show it because I'm not on his server. And on Den, everybody is stuck on 605. This level is impossible. What would I use on this one? God, what do I even fight this with? I guess I would just fight it with this. Oh wait, no, I need Freya. Who would I guess I'd replace Bale for Freya. Basically, nobody has beaten this level. Like, Bold cannot beat this level. It's too hard. So nobody knows what the highest is, but it's higher than 613. So that's your answer. Nobody knows what's beyond this. This level is as of right. Look at this power jump. Like, look at this. From 597, 16 million up to 600. At 600, it's 18 million. And at 605, it's 30 million. What is this power jump? So this is right now, like... This is right now not possible to beat. Has anybody beaten 180? I don't believe so. Benefits, as Bios just told you, it's not the healing that Kurt needs. It's the cleanse. If your Kurt gets silenced, what? He does nothing. He's just gonna die. There was a... I believe Dink beat 180. Oh, did he? Okay. I didn't know. So does that mean he can see what's beyond? I didn't see what was beyond it. I would have liked to see 181. But on Fire, I can't get anything. You can see my records, 171 here. Dinker probably used a Vivienne team. Alright, so... Ivan, thank you for reading. I think I'm gonna bet. Take it easy, benefits. Thanks for stopping in. I think I'm gonna bet on Antunes. Can you max out a set of gear in your lifetime? You're looking at needing something in like the 200 billion gold range to do it. It's kind of ridiculous. It would take a few years. if even possible. It's really hard to do. I'm actually going to bet on Antunes. Antune wins the first easily. And I'm going to assume that his third is good. I think he's got a bail down here. So I'm betting Antunes. Alright. Has Bold maxed out? Bold has not even tried to do any red gear yet that I know of. Wow, the RNG on that must be ridiculous. His Freya did 27 million damage. Hey, Dominic. Is Milkrease an easy shoe-in? Aw, man, that's right. Black Z quit, huh? Did I ever get all 8 right? This should tell you the answer to that. Okay, hold on. This was Dinker's 180 team. So the RNG on that would be ridiculous. The Phoenix probably also gave extra energy to... Probably gave extra energy to Kurt or Themis to help. If the most damage your Freya ever did was 5.5 million, you haven't done enough retries. It's very common to see Freya do like 11, 13 million. That was Planet Trial 180. Obviously not on this one because this one is Horde. So that one was probably like Adamantine or something like that. Maybe Gale. One of those two. You can't auto-click on Planet Trial? Yes, you can. Hey, Lorenzo, watch this. Look at my hands. This is how you auto-click on Planet Trial. Oops. Messed up. I hate this because I have to place Planet Trial right on this screen. That 180 team is the same for all of them. It's the same for 170 and everything. Anyway, so here, this is how you do it. You just have it set to click right, you set up your screen right, and then you do this. Now, obviously, this team has no chance of winning, but Anyway, that's how you do it. Can I auto-click the ads? I can't, because the X button for ads is in a different place. It's either in the upper right or the upper left. It's never in the same place. But if it was in the upper right every single time, I would do it. In Cleric Flag, where you don't use one... Giggy, take a look at my score on that one. Like, I can't tell you how to get 170. I don't think it's possible. So, alright, that's it. I'm banning Lorenzo. He's not smart. That is not smart. Bold did it? Yeah, but Bold has like multiple Kurts and multiple Kurts and everything else. Devilis also did it. Aura change is not the thing that made it harder. It's the lack of Scold. I know Devilis hit 170, and I think he even said that he couldn't do it anymore. And there's no macro back button. Honestly, if Lorenzo comes back and does it again, I'm just going to ban him. I have no patience for that. They should say in-game. They don't, but you can find out on Discord pretty easily. Phoenix Deva did it when he had double or triple Phoenix, I think. Which no longer works, so I don't think he could do it anymore. And anybody else that did it, if they didn't do it with double Phoenix, they probably had multiple Kurts. Arsha, those aren't really the carries in Planet Trial. Valkyrie is like, eh. Honestly, Freya and Skuld are the superstars in Planet Trial. Phoenix is nice, but one Phoenix is gonna do what for you? Like, if you can't use Heaven and Hell, and you can only use one Phoenix because he doesn't do that much damage, if you don't have multiple Kurts and you can't use Skuld, where does your damage come from? Like, you can't even use Mars. Oh god, Watchman? Alright, so Envision just posted this team, which I can't quite do yet because I don't have Watchmen. Well, Phoenix has been nerfed for a long time now, so it's hard to say what they're gonna plan to do with Phoenix. Huh. This team to 170, huh? I bet you this team would do it too. Just retry over and over until Yig destroys everything and makes their entire backline do no damage. But even this seems tough. Like, no healing at all? No healing? That's tricky. Probably this team could probably do it too. Full support. This team, I bet you, has a good chance of doing it. But that's a lot of retries. Ryan, it's no secret. Yig is amazing for PvE. Because all you gotta do is just keep retrying until he taunts all 6 people. Just keep doing it. Well, the point is that Andrew just sent me a picture where they used that team to get to 170 on Moonlight Trial. This team beats Moonlight 170. That's the point. Like, it's proven that this team can do it. And I can't make this team because my Watchman's not finished. Detlaf cannot one-shot from 0. He needs help. He really needs the 30% extra damage from Phoenix, and he really needs to get a crit. So if they're like weakened at like maybe a third health or half, he probably could do it. Because take a look how much life they've got. So they've got 3 million life. Detlaf can do 3 million on a good day. In general, you'd really expect to see maybe 2 million from him. So if this guy is down to half life, Detlaf can kill him. Welcome back, Lorenzo. Try not to spam this time. If you don't have Giant Lizard, you can use Gaia Bulga. You can use Dragon Ring. You can use... Like, I know that a lot of people don't have this, but this one's just as good. But you can also end up with you can also use Ragnarok, you can also use Gaia Bulga, and you can also use Soul Torrent. Crit damage is a solid 150%. So if he's gonna do 1 million damage, he crits and does 1.5 million. New artifacts? I don't think they're that good. This one's good for Vivienne, and that's about it. And this one's good for maybe Yig, and that's about it. But a lot of people don't have Giant Lizard too. In fact, that guy up above just said no Giant Lizard. Martin said that. You'd rather Skuld have energy. The other thing is nobody knows how we're gonna get this. Put this on Valkyrie. I don't think it matters on Valkyrie. Valkyrie's not important enough to be... The reason that you use this artifact is someone that needs to be safe from all control and go ahead and do all their damage and effects. Valkyrie is not central enough to a team that she needs this. The only hero that needs this much resistance to crowd control is Yig, but then also Kurt, and also Themis, but then you don't want to... You can't afford to give up Ragnarok. I don't think the new artifact is in shards yet, but that's unknown. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Steven. Yeah, so you would not use this over a Ragnarok on Kurt. That would be a waste. But he is like the only other... One of the only other heroes that would need that much control resist on his own. 2 bubbles. Wow, that would be fun. Drogenis, this is 1 bubble. I don't... But Remember, Bale, just like Themis, also already comes with a bubble. And we already know that these things stack. That's why 2 skulls use their revive at the same time on 1 revive. So yeah, this doesn't work on Themis Bale. So really, it's only Yig and Kurt who matter enough. And Kurt doesn't want it. I do not see who wants this aside from Yig. Bubbles shouldn't stack. Veg? Veg doesn't matter that much. And also, you don't mind Veg having energy. See, Martin, but who's your tank? With Watchman on the team? Maybe, but remember that Watchman needs energy. Like, you gotta put energy on him, therefore... Like, Watchman's not as good without energy. Lore is an option. But that's going to depend on whether or not you want her to be faster. Like, if you have an enemy Lorelei that you need to be faster than, then you need speed and you can't give this up. But if you don't, then this is fine. But you'd probably rather have a Ragnarok. Wouldn't you? I guess Lorelei is an option. I was thinking about that, but I'm not sure. She really is not as critical as she used to be. Her biggest need for speed was to outdo Valkyrie, Detlef, and Freya. And those heroes are showing up less in teams. So this is like a suboptimal choice for lore. Do most free-to-play players ever get a Ragnarok? No, they do not. Aside from amazing luck, because it does drop from... Okay, Lorenzo, this is your final warning. One more of these nonsense messages and I will ban you. I don't know if you're just typing things because you don't understand or you don't read other people's chat or what, but you're just sitting here spamming nonsense nonstop. So this thing, I mean, what healer doesn't want energy? Skuld wants energy. Skuld needs energy. Vivienne is the only other good healer. Dro would either want attack or energy. Shude would... on Shude is okay, but who uses Shude? Hi, Classic Boys. What the heck? This is a Vocaloid song. Dark Stallion, it really comes down to, do you want to stop Freya's with your Lorelei? Does Phoenix Revive considered to be healing? It technically does, actually. It technically does. Revives do count as healing. So it could cause Phoenix to come back with more HP. But that's not major. Evan, basically yes. But if it's lumped into all other true damage multipliers, so it's a little bit less than 20% if it's a hero like, for example, Verthandi, who already comes with true damage. So giving her more true damage wouldn't help all that much. Or, I mean, it helps, but it's not as much damage. More Azathoths? The thing is, no red skin matters. The only one with a stat that is irreplaceable is Lorelei's. Does Bale come with true damage? No, Bale does not come with true damage. True damage is just another multiplier. So Minato, no, we got undead after this. After Arwen will be a new undead. Skuld Themis's revives are not healing, all others are. Am I Vietnamese? I am not. Hey, Anderson. Arsha, Vegvasir comes with that freeze defense reduction, even at 10 stars. At 10 stars, he's got it. The only difference is that he doesn't freeze all 6 people at T4 or at 10 stars. So he's still good, just not as good. But he's still pretty solid. Oh, wait. I thought you said heaven and hell. Sorry. No, it's going to be Arwen, then undead, then heaven, then hell. So we have 4 left in the cycle. I think I have 7 Themis copies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7. So I'm close. And I will work on her at some point because I've got moonstones, but I have no fodder. It's not that easy to just level her. Heaven class. It would have to be a warrior. And then undead hopefully would be an assassin. No, maybe not an assassin. Maybe a mage. No, they put out Bale. What's left? Cleric, wanderer, assassin. Oh, they got everything. It could be warrior again. They could both be warriors. Monkey King is the oldest class that hasn't been duplicated. Andy, what do you think I'm doing? This hero is not T4. I gotta work on her to T4. A Kurt skin? Oh my god. If a Kurt skin comes with extra skill defense reduction, it's gonna be big. Do I have a lot of Freyas still? Oh, I do. I forgot I had this many Freyas. And I got one more here. What am I going to do if I get every artifact? I can't. This one doesn't exist. So my personal guess is warrior for both of them. Is T4 Saizo any good? No, he's not. Nom, if your honor team needs a second Skuld, then you need the second Skuld. Vivienne talents? I'm not sure. I think she does best with speed, damage reduction, and then the 30% clear crowd control clearing. You don't think they have released the same class back to back? Oh, Nathan, how little you know. See Watchman? See how he's a warrior? I think you know what's coming, but just in case you don't know what's coming, notice that Yig is also a warrior. So the last 2 heroes have both been warriors. And also, Mars and Chesia were released together. They're both wanderers. Lindbergh and Zexanoth were released together, and they're both assassins. And then, did Themis come with... No, Themis came with Azathoth, so it wasn't that. Undead class? Who would be next? I feel like it should be a cleric. They still only have Hester. Should be a cleric. Ripper and Bloodtooth were together, both assassins. Yeah, I forgot about those two. So, pretty large blood brain fart. I think... Oh, Shude. Duh. And Shude was the newest. Okay. Okay, then... I guess it has to be a warrior, then. It has to be a warrior. I had to double check, but... So Walnir is their only warrior. They've got too many assassins. They've been slacking on warriors, and you know what? Warriors need help because their guild tech is so bad. Like, warriors don't... Dang it, why do I keep clicking the wrong thing? Warriors don't come with hit rates, so they are not that good. So, Andrew, Dinker said that T3 at crowd control reduce made her better. Take it easy, Bios. Thanks for stopping in. Who did... What was Aiden's cycle? I feel like it was with Martin. Martin, maybe Lexar. Maybe... No? Was he the same... Shude came with Dro and Valkyrie. So it would have to be... It would have to be Martin, Lexar, and then... God, Vegvisir. It would have to be Vegvisir. So if it wasn't Aiden, or it wasn't Martin, who was added? Saizo? It wasn't Saizo. When did Samurai came out? Samurai was with the game. He was always in the place. Always in the game. Show my team in action. Wow, I can't see anyone higher than 7th? Okay, we'll just hit you. Yo! Silly Detlef. So this keeps happening. You kill everybody turn 1 and then the banished hero comes back. Alright. So that's just my 2 for the day. This is a team that I'm starting to be worried about, actually. See, Pogi? This team is interesting. He really wrecks my backline. Why don't I use Lorelei? I don't have use for Lorelei right now. So he taunted Bale. Oh God. That's a problem. And then he silenced Kurt. So Bale got wasted. And then he taunted nobody. And then he died. So this is a team that I'm always worried about fighting, because this Yig can mess me up big. Fat Pack, the point is that Yig doesn't guarantee the taunt. It's only 50%. And because Lindbergh can only hit 2, Yig can hit all 3. So it's basically just a way to ensure that you shut down the entire backline. But luckily, it didn't work against me. Okay, so back to bets. Is Bale more of a priority than Themis? Hard to say. If you've already got Kurt Skuld, I'd probably rather have Themis. I was just working on Kurt first. Or not Kurt, Bale. Lorelei doesn't do what Vegvisir does. No, I think Milcrease beats this. 80, all of those Planet Trial packs are worth buying. I'm going to tell you now, if you've got the money, buy every single one at 160, 170. Buy every single one. You will not have enough flags otherwise. You will run out. I've bought like 4 of them because I cleared them before the packs were added. And I am out of flags. I am dead broke on flags. The gift code doesn't work? Oh, did it expire already? Uh, 150 is still worth it, but not as good. Well, Giggy, remember that I'm using Bale with Ragnarok too. I'm not sure Milcrease wins this, to be perfectly honest. This Watchman is the thing that's messing with me. One sec, I gotta send a message here. Should you pull for Verthandi in keys in new server? Yes, you should. Verthandi's amazing early. Minato, people have been throwing around that idea for months. And I don't believe there's anything to it. Diamond for more slots for heroes? Yes, do that. Man, I don't think Milcrease beats this guy. Hey, thanks, Orion. And hi, JSB. I think Milcrease loses. I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think? Does Watchman beat Veg? If Balaman's Kurt is decked out, I think Balaman wins. A floating... Does Balaman beat his side? He beats Chuck Norris. He beats Kwong. And he beats Blue, yes. Bala wins his side. Hey, Christian. And Steven, that sounds something that... Like something that my cats would destroy. I think Ballaman wins the side. I think he wins the entire bracket. Now, this team's not that great, but it's better than everybody else's first team. It's better than that. It's better than that. It's better than that. His first team... Oh, it loses to this. But I don't think Malachi beats Milkrease. So I'm going to vote on Ballaman. Oh, God. All right. Man, everybody's got 2 burst heroes on one team. That's crazy. Azathoth, Skuld, Kurt, Themis, Bale, Yig. See, the thing is, once you get into that point, there's no suggestion. There is every single team you can make is good. Any changes you want to make are going to be very specific to the opponents you are fighting. Good night, Orion. Thank you so much. Alright, Tim. Who is that? That's Yig. Oh, I gotta get used to that skin. So his first team's not that good. Well, he beats 310. This is a really good team down here. Monkey King, Aegina, Detla. I think Tim Maya loses round 2. I don't think Tim Maya wins this one. I think Demon Hunter takes the first round. Oh wait, does he win this one? Oh. Oh no. No. Zimta kills him first. And then... So Zimt versus Goodnight Eskval. Thanks for stopping in. Veg, Freya, Kurt. What's wrong with those? Any good team for start? All of the... If you look at the tier list, link below, every hero that's in A tier and above is great. Which do you replace with Skuld? I would replace Aegina. Does Tim Maya beat Zimt? God, I don't know what Zimt's third team is. I'm gonna assume it has Skuld Valkyrie. I don't know about Bale, but Skuld Valkyrie for sure. This guy... I think his third team is trash. So I think Zimt beats him. Okay, so Zimt wins this side, and he's got strong, weak, okay. Tim's second team is good, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't fight anything important. It's going against this. What good is that team against this? It's wasted. But this is an Azathoth, Kurt, Themis team. Okay, he beats this, loses to this, and I think his third team beats anything he's got here. This is maybe 1T4. So that's that. Melody code, no. Oh. Alright, does For Fun beat Melody? Berthondi's T4? Yes, I have one. And somebody asked if Skuld's defense stacks, and it does not. Okay, it does 4 For Fun beats Melody. Wait, isn't... Oh, this is a T3 Azathoth. Alright, so does For Fun beat this guy? No, he doesn't. Okay, so For Fun loses to Barney, but Barney, I believe, loses to Zimpt. So I'm going to vote Zimpt for this bracket. Birdie, what do you think? I'm thinking of going here. Hey, Azim. All of these can be thrown up. Like, this guy's Freya could kill everything. But I'm going to vote Zimpt here. And, so I think he's got 4 to 5 down here. Maybe 5. Could be 6, actually. I literally don't care about people's second teams because it's going against this. For Fun's second team is not bad. You think Tim's third is better? Tim's third has 4 or 5. I don't know what Zimpt has down here. But... oh shoot, it could be 6. Tim could have 6 down here. I don't remember what his team was. Aegina, Detlef, Vivian, Skuld, Freya, Verth. That's a pretty low tier team. You think Tim is better? I don't remember what his third was. I remember not having a problem beating him. So then if Tim wins, does he beat Barney? I think Tim loses to Barney. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Never mind. Tim beats Barney. So you think he's got another Valk? But does Tim beat Zimpt? I think they both have 6 down here. Dragon Eye, officially it's me. I think they both have 6. And if he's using his Valkyrie out here... okay, so Tim has a Valk out here. But I also know that if Zimpt is using a Valkyrie out here, the quality of these heroes is going to be pretty high. He doesn't? Oh, okay. Hey, Abishai. Dang. Forging Master is absolutely not worth it. You should hard skip all of Forging Master. If I bet Tim, Tim wins the bracket. If I bet Zimpt, I think Barney could beat Zimpt. No, maybe not. Zimpt definitely has 6 down here. 5 or 6. Steven, you get nothing. Just the points. Take it easy, Snipe Dragon. Thanks for stopping in. I hate voting so much. Oh my god. Voting is so hard on this bracket. I really don't remember having a problem fighting Tim. That's the problem. Like, I don't think this team is that amazing. Steven, I just went into that math with someone. So if you have 1,300 and you sell these, that's 1.3 million gold, which buys you how many keys? I think the way that I worked it out is that's effectively about 600 gems worth in alchemy. In which case, that's worth about 5 keys. But if you buy them from the shop, you get 6. So the key value is actually not that bad. Yeah, 13 million gold is about 600 gems in alchemy. Right? Maybe a little bit less. So let's say it's 500 gems worth of alchemy for you. 500 gems doesn't buy 6 keys. That's basically peak level value. So I think redeeming them... No, at my level, no. But I'm assuming that other people will get like about 1.1, 1.2 million. 350s, 110, and 225s. The average is 20 per. So that seems pretty good. So I think if you're playing by pure efficiency, which you seem to be, I think this is higher value. Like how much gold do you get for 50 gems? I'm assuming you get 1.2. Oh, Steven, how little you know. You want to see 60 million? How about 60,000? That's about all I'm going to get. You got all chest to the end, and you got a Skuld. I find that impossible to believe unless you spent a ton of gems on this, which wasn't worth it. You think Tim's team is not full T4? It could be 5. It's at least 4. It's between 4 to 6. I think it's 6. I think this has 6. And I also think that this has 6. If I sell all my purple 3, I won't have enough to do all my fusions every day. Hey, Aldrin. The reason that I know that is that I have 16. 16? 15? How many do I have? 16? I have 16 and I'm at 1.2 million. One T4 adds about 200 to 250,000 power over a 10 star. I think Tim's got 6 down here, but I don't think his team is that good. Where did Zimt end? Tim ended 10th. Zimt barely qualified, outside of 50. I like this playlist, actually. Maybe he didn't play it because he knew he would make top 64 without even trying. You know what I do on my alt? Is I do 5 fights in the last 10 minutes and then I just stop. And I qualify every single time. Like, I literally do not play the last 8 minutes. I do not play the last 8 minutes of peaks on my alt, and I qualify every time. I just don't remember what his third team is. And Steven, that's not really fair, because I can beat pretty much everybody. We are at a level where we can beat pretty much everybody. Drogenis, I got... Here. I got the last one, but I needed to borrow 2 heroes from the mercenary box in order to get this. So I'm very close to this. Although I did just make Olivia T3, so my points are a little bit higher now. All right. You know what? Forget it. I'm just going to bet Tim. I'm going to assume Tim has better heroes, that he knows what he's doing, because at least he tried hard enough to place 10th. My gut says... I don't know. Should you pull new event? Why? Wait, I don't get it. The new event is wheel. It's a boring event. The secret treasure is always worth buying. Hey, MTG. And King's Order is full skip King's Order, full skip Forging Master. You know what? YOLO. This was my first impression. I'm just going to go with it. Pogi has a point. If you overthink it too much, you just stress yourself out. So, YOLO. Dragon Eye, there's no such thing as a good wheel event. They're all the same. Arguably, this one is decent because Vegvasir is really good I don't have enough. You only have 270. You'll have to buy like 20. That's easy. You can just buy them from the shop here. It's not that expensive. An extra 500 gems to finish the event. No problem. See, Pogi, the thing I'm afraid of is the last time that I spent a whole long time planning out my bets, and then I got 3 right, because there were 4 upsets, like so many upsets in it. But you know what? Just YOLO. Highest CE doesn't get 5 of 8 on GT on this bracket. In fact, highest CE probably gets you 4. 3 to 4. 3 to 6, let's say. You have a very good chance of getting 3. And this guy didn't help. Which cat was that? Was that a cat? Oh, hello, cat. Hello, other cat. But then I do this. And then I don't even try. Oh my god, I'm almost in A bracket. I think last time Shy let me down. Or maybe it was Ping. Somebody let me down last time. Hey, Giovanni. Am I a dictator? I try to be. I try not to be. Where is Amelia? Amelia was right behind me drinking water. Oh, I lost all the cats. Amelia! You are not Amelia. Why do you always come? Why do you always come when I call for the other cat? Come here. This one's Teddy. Amelia is somewhere else. He is examining things. Okay. So Steven Boomin cheated the system. He went through qualifiers with 10 million power and now put himself up to 12 million. So with his true power, he should be in D bracket, but because of his gaming the system, he's in F. Do they become boneless? My cats just like being picked up. So, oh well. Oh yeah, you wanted to see his team? He's got this. So he made that veg. Man, I couldn't even do it that great. I never actually got to do it. I never actually got to manipulate my power. It never changed anything for me. Because by the time I figured out how to do it, I was already out of A bracket. Which is like, oh my. Why are you in B group? Because you are either 10th, you're not 10th. You are probably 19th in power, maybe. Like, if you take all of these and put yourself there, you are either 2nd, 10th, 18th, 26th. One of those. If you ranked everybody, you would be in one of those numbers. Wait, where did you place? Didn't you place high? 6th. Yeah. So you are... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then you are... What's the word? 48. You are 50th in power rank. You are 50th. Dark Stallion, it's not so easy to use. Not everybody's power here is not what their power is going to be next week. Keep that in mind. Everybody's power is going up. And all it takes is for one person to make a new T4 and everything is out of the window. So just because you want to manipulate the power doesn't mean it's that easy. Unless you're doing it at this scale where you're adding 2 million, there is no guarantee that you'll be in that much of a different place than where you normally would be. Now, if I were to do it, I mean, all I gotta do is erase my third team. I gotta take 3 heroes out of this and go at it with 3 heroes and 3 trash. And then when I come back, and I'll be down to like 11 million. And then in the qualifiers, I put everything back and I'm up to over 12 million. But that doesn't change anything for me. If I drop myself down to 11... If I drop myself down to 11 million, I risk being put into A. So I don't want to mess with my power when I am comfortable where I am now. Like, if I accidentally bump myself to A, then I screwed myself. And so I don't need to do anything where I am now. But yeah, I was doing it because I was in A bracket for like 3 events in a row. Me and NDG, we were both in A bracket. And so I was like, I gotta do something. But then I added so many heroes that I bumped myself up to like E and F. And so I'm like, you know what? I'll just stay here. I don't need to mess with anything. E is very, very safe. Anything more than that is getting into the risky. Getting risky. So basically you do not want to be in A bracket. So if you are in A bracket all the time and you lose round 1, then you might want to think about messing with your power. If not, it's not going to change much for you. You can't control everybody else's teams. Boomin wasn't going to be in A bracket either. Like, this bumped him from D down to F. What did that change for him? Like, he didn't gain anything by coming down here. And last time he did it, I think he still lost. Like, I don't think he made it to the qualifiers last round. Or to the top 8. Giovanni, Bold is not on my server. Bold is on my cluster. He's on GT8. Yig combo with Watchman. You better have Kurt and Themis before doing that, because that's too much support. No, I don't think Boomin did anything wrong. I just wish that he wouldn't do all these underhanded things without sharing his strategies. I just wish he would share more information, but he doesn't have to. That's all on him. So I'm not like upset but it's when you're caught doing it, it's like, huh, this guy does this every single time now. And this doesn't make him more likely to win, because everybody at this level has 2 strong teams now. Underhanded is pejorative. And yet still true, isn't it? He's doing something to game the system and trying to take advantage of it. Is there a cleaner way to say that? I feel like that is the most appropriate word for that situation. Hey, Alpha Dog, you missed pretty much everything. Nathan, he converted his Loreleis, I think. I don't think Bold has any more Valkyries or Loreleis. Exploiting is equally pejorative. And yet I think strategic is giving him more credit than is allowed here, because he's still facing against strong people. He did the same thing 2 weeks ago and he lost. So Nathan, call it boredom. Nilesh, you might want to just look at the tier list down below, because if I'm going to explain all of Peaks to you, it would be a long time coming. Alpha Dog, he went through the qualifiers with 2 million less power, and then in the promotion level he put on 2 million. He's in a different bracket that he's meant to be, that's all. Alright, well, strategic probably is true, but I refuse to use the word strategic. Sneaky? It's not really sneaky. I like exploited. Let's use exploited. So he basically used an exploit. See, I don't know about that, Dark Stallion. He can beat me in arena if he tries. He was able to make a team that I could not beat that used Bale as a tank. Like, I couldn't beat it. So, I think also, what he said one time is that he got sick of explaining the same things over and over because he's a very strategic player in that he does a lot of this theory crafting, kind of like Pogi does, actually, on the same level as Pogi. And so he would rather be discussing all of these advanced tactics, but then as a streamer, you kind of have to address the lowest denominator and you have to be answering newbie questions all the time, which I don't mind doing so much to an extent, and he does. I think that's why he quit streaming, because he wanted to only discuss more advanced things, and I don't think he was getting the ability to. And hi, Cash. And you know what? That's perfectly fair. It totally burns you out when every day you get 10 questions of what's the next event should I pull, and, you know, is Skuld a good hero? And, you know, that it does really drag on you if you're not, like, ready to deal with that question over and over and over. Somehow I've still managed to be okay with it, and that's why I'm still here. But, you know, he got sick of it and he quit. That's good on him. He couldn't put up with that level of tutorial. In New Year, how many codes? I believe this code is the only one they've given us this year so far. But I mean, we're 4 days into 2021. I answer advanced questions just as much as I answer new questions. But you have to admit the new questions come a lot more frequently. So that's why I try to that's why I put so many big red texts on the side of the screen and then they still don't work. Endless, huh? Entertainment is not always the accurate word here. There is white hot red anger when you interrupt me and then pull a Ragnarok on my stream. Hey Bios, welcome back. How many gems do I think they give out in codes over a year? If I had to guess, it would probably be like 5,000-6,000. It's not a significant number. They don't give out that many codes. And sometimes they're like 200, 300 gems. That was like the ultimate... I don't think you can be more like proud of someone and yet at the same time jealous of them, and at the same time want them to trip on a banana peel and fall on their face. Like, I had all of that at the same time. So I guess entertainment still works, but there were so many other things alongside of it, right? The best heroes. There's a tier list down below in the video description, but it comes down to basically Skuld, Phoenix, Valkyrie, and Lorelei. Should I bother auto-clicking this? Nah. Nah. I'm not even gonna bother. I'll just leave it at 170. Do I have links for Boomin's streams? Just search for Team Taptap. He was streaming for like 8 months or something. Maybe a year? He was doing it for a long time. Alright. Demon Hunter, did you make a team yet? No, you did not. I was on one of his streams. I pulled Miracle Eyes on his streams one time. And that was the day I finished my 10-star Phoenix. So I actually finished my 10-star Phoenix on his stream. Because I think I failed to pull it from Miracle Eyes, but I pulled it from... I got it from a convert or an energy summon. Who started streaming first? They put out videos first, but I don't think they were really doing streaming. There were it was Boomin, Get Frunked, and Alozukami they did like cooperation videos, or like where they were all discussing things, but I don't know that they streamed it live. Maybe they did, I don't remember. Farmer, I'm about to quit for today, so his last stream was a month ago. I think it's just very irregular now. Let me go take a look. It wasn't a stream, it was a video. I don't know if he's streamed much recently. His last stream was 6 months ago. So anyway, you know, so he just doesn't want to do that kind of stuff anymore. We thought about doing collaboration streams before, but somehow we just never ended up doing it. Like, I don't talk to him at all. So I really have no idea what's going on with his audience. I have, like, no idea what his plan is in the game. As you know, he basically gave up on Arena. He doesn't play Arena anymore, probably just does his dailies. So he set this as his Arena team, and he doesn't care about this anymore. Wait, can you see? Because of the Scarlet buff? That I don't know. Like, I don't know what his stuff or what his strategy. Oh, he got this. He got this. Good night, Nate Pablo. Wow. And I thought I was good for doing it. He did it too. Arsha, my brother used to work for the devs as a translator, and he asked me to try out the game as a beta, and that was it. I just started playing and I kept playing. How is my term with him? I mean, I guess we get along okay. I don't know. I see no reason why there would be any animosity. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know anything about what he's doing. I'm not on his Discord. I don't talk to him. And so as far as I know, he's just there. What was I just about to look at? Oh, yeah. Does Boomin have double Freya? I struggled really hard with this. And I know I don't think he has Azathoth. So he has Bale, Monkey King, Freya, Chesia. I don't think he has double Freya. But man, I struggled so hard for that. And he did it without Azathoth. Wow. But he puts way more thought into the game than I do. I cannot strategize like Boomin does, to his credit. If anything, Horde would be my next one. I don't know what else I could do, to be honest. I don't think I can do any of the other ones. Mage 38. 74. Oh, God. Wait, but I kept Wanderer. I don't have the flags. I can't even make a 10-star right now. I literally cannot make a 10-star. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna get the flags for this? Shoot. Lore, Dro, Yig, Det, Verthandi, Freya. Aside from Dro, that team's pretty good. If I had a Verthandi, I could probably do Skuld, but... Or, I mean Heaven, but right now I can't. Not with this team. Oh my gosh. I did skip this 10-star, but in 2 weeks, am I gonna have enough flags? A replacement for Dro? I mean, I would just say Kurt. I would say Skuld. Skuld, Bale, Kurt, Phoenix, Themis. I'm not doing this, but in 209 hours, will I have enough flags? Hey, Daniel. I don't know that I will. I will need to pull an event. Okay, what does Miracle Eyes give? Hopefully I can pull the next Miracle Eyes. Miracle Eyes gives 10, 10, 5. So 25. Let's say... Alright, so 209 days is what? That's 9 days. So that is 4 planet trials. So 4 times 17. Let's say one of them is 16. So 4 times 16. 67 flags. So I'll get 67 flags. Plus about 40 from idling. So I'll get about 107 flags. Arwen is in Eyes. I would think Yig is in next Eyes. That's my guess. And how many Eyes do I have? 270 plus 140. So next Miracle Eye, I can pull 2 rounds safely. So that's 50 flags. Yeah, 150 plus what I've got. Yeah, I guess I'm okay. I guess I'll do it. Advanced wheel. Oh, I've got a lot. Warrior. Do I care about the hero on that? Do I care about what type of flag I get? Warrior is nice. I'd rather get... I was gonna do Medusa. I can take her to 9. Who would the 10 be? I would make a Vivienne, but she's so far down my priority list that I just can't even think about it right now. I wish one of these could go to 10. Man, I'm really limited. Alright, well, I can't do anything right now. I don't have copies of anybody. I don't have copies of anything that can go to 10 right now. Ichina, oh, I can do Reaper. I can do Reaper, Ripper, maybe Walnir. Oh, I can do Grand. Centaur. Okay, never mind. I guess I'm good. I guess I'm good on copies of heroes. I can do Medusa, I can do Centaur, Grand. Okay, I'm fine. I am fine. Wolf Rider, I'm trying not to fodder yet. In the off chance that someday I make one. I already messed up with this, but we will see. I haven't fully decided what I want to do that. How many do I have? Oh, I have 2. That's 2, 5, 7. So I have 7. Centaur, Medusa for Wanderer fodder. I have no centaurs. I still have no centaurs. That didn't work out so well. Oh well. Alright, I'll think about that later. I got 4 weeks. I got 9 days to think about it. And all of 2 flags. Medusa is the easiest and best. I mean, Centaur is about the same level of easy, to be honest. 1 Phoenix Stone? Oh, so you would have me spend one of my Phoenix Stones, huh? One of my precious, precious Phoenix Stones. I don't care about the Wolf Rider. By the time I'm ready to make him, I'll have pulled 2 more. I'm not too worried about it. He's not that rare. All right, I'll think about this. I'll think about this when my fuse resets. For now, I don't need to worry about it. That's gonna be all for me tonight, guys. Man, I gotta start earlier. Oh, by the way, I gotta do this. Start MLA. I don't want to. I don't want to do a new mobile game, or I don't want to do a new idle game. So after round 1, it is Bale City. Bale City. So this is how you do. This is how you idle now. Look at this. I don't even have to auto click. Like, Bale takes care of everything for me now. So this is how you do it. Finally I can do this. But as you saw, I needed to mess with Bale's talents to do it. Which hero to convert to Kurt? Use Abyss Lord. Alright, that'll be all for me tonight. Thanks, guys, for watching. Tomorrow we'll be back to Trials of Mana. Why am I even tapping? Basically goblins. And also, well, I'm not tapping, but goblins and the monster. If they show up, the goblin, I guess, is fine. I can abandon that, but the monster, you have to click the button for it. So I might as well auto-tap and kill the goblin too. And also, I'm running this so that it has an auto reset so that it'll actually restart the emulator for me and not sit here forever. Yeah, okay. Let's say you one-shot the monster. What happens? You get a window that pops up on the middle of the screen saying you killed a monster and you got an item. You got to click OK. Or like this, we have the goblin. The menu comes up and then I replace it. So I gotta do this. Vandet, to be safe, I want to keep undead ones here. And also, Bale is really slow. But also, messing with his talents doesn't change my arena defense unless I go back in and reset my arena defense manually. So right now, people are fighting my Bale on full attack. Nobody fights this speed Bale. Anyway, so this is the right way to do it. I got all these slow heroes here to mess with it. Does the auto clicker change the monster into the rare one? It does not. That's why if you're going to do this, you either restart your game until you get the monster right away to get your gems, or you give up on it and lose the gems. I just lose the gems. Does one hero idle farm versus 6 make a difference? Absolutely yes. Let me show you why. If you have one hero here, look how much this percentage goes down. So by having more heroes, you get more of this. So notice, if with only one hero, I get 177, 86, 178. With everybody, I get 235. So basically, I'm getting like 50% higher experience and everything just by doing it. Oh, really? Oh. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. It's only for... That actually doesn't affect this. The only thing that affects this is these. Really? VIP doesn't work either? Wow, that's crazy. Okay, well, I forgot about that. So then the answer is no. You could send Bale alone and just do this. But it is also a pain in the butt to set all the heroes back, so I feel like I knew about it, and then I just forgot. Because I haven't thought about it in months. I feel like there's an entry in the wiki channel about it. You see, everything is not like riding a bicycle. You stop doing it and you forget. Alright, that's all. Good night, guys. Thanks for stopping in, and tomorrow probably nobody will watch because it's Trials of Mana. And yeah, I'll be back Wednesday. Team Critique probably will be on Thursday. I am too lazy to reset the heroes on this. That is a pain in the butt. I do not want to do that. So, oh well. I prefer to do it this way. Just by switching Bale's talent, it works. So, works for me. Alright, good night, guys. See you next time. Thanks for stopping in.